Hey guys, it's World of Women. Wow, for women time again. Wow, that's what we call it, bringing back values. I am Moji Danisa.
Hello guys, welcome to another interesting edition of Wow. My name is Rahila Lessa.
Welcome guys, I am Bumitipo Oguntibeju. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Ifoma Gift Aladdin Joy, and welcome to another episode of Wow.
And we missed you, Evie.
Oh, I missed you all.
We missed you.
I missed you all.
2 good weeks in Turkey.
Yes.
So
and I was eating turkey.
So how was it?
It was good, but there was no place like home. I miss our food.
Wow.
I came back and I was rushing to eat pounded yam and egusi food. I missed you all.
I saw what you were eating. You were eating those
mashed potatoes with
mushy
chicken and all that. But there's nothing that beats pounded yam, amala, and Nigerian food. Nigerian jollof. Still the best.
Anyway, it's good to have you back.
It's good to have you back here.
Home.
Yeah, so trending this week. By the way, it rained though. Seriously in Abuja. Rained like
morning and night.
We enjoyed it.
But it was sweet. And I was sleeping like a baby.
But it was becoming too much. At the point I didn't like it.
No, I can never not like rain.
When it come now, we'll still complain.
Yeah. So this week we had this very interesting story of the young lady whose husband forgot his wedding ring at home, and she just took a keke and took the wedding ring and took it to him in the office.
That's bros.
Yes, now.
Bros, remember you are married.
For better, for worse.
No, it's not that. It's bros. Put this thing so that all those babies can see you and know that you're married.
But is it necessary? Does she have to go that far?
Well,
Him to the office
so
with
what
a
is
ring?
in a wedding ring? Really?
Yeah,
What is in a wedding ring, really?
But the drama around it is what I don't understand. Why the rush?
And
Won't
for
change
me,
anything.
It could also be a sign of insecurity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because wait for him to come back, then you talk about
when
it.
you are newly married, you know what the wedding ring symbolizes?
What does it
It's
symbolize?
commitment. Commitment. Okay. You know, it shows that, I'm committed to this person. So you are not even supposed to take it off.
I don't think wedding ring.
Yeah,
shows
you're not supposed to take your
Forget
wedding
it.
ring
Then
off.
there are people that
Your wedding
are
ring is
not
supposed to be
comfortable with
there
rings.
24/7. You're supposed to sleep with it, bathe with it. Yes, wake up with it and eat with it.
I don't do like
Is there any
that.
rule where that is written?
I don't do that.
It is called the rule of love.
Why do you remove your earring?
In which book?
I wore my wedding ring for like 10 years without taking it off.
You say
one
where
day.
Not
to
even
sleep.
once.
Not
even
once. Why?
For 10 years.
Why would I? Yeah, without taking it off. You don't take it off.
For the babe.
Kudos to you for that
Well done.
commitment.
I think I've noticed that thing
But once I had a very
That thing-
unpleasant experience though.
when it's stuck, right?
It got stuck, yeah.
Then
And,
you now have to use
it
pliers.
was crazy. It was crazy. And it was so painful.
For
You
me,
added flesh.
But yeah.
Okay.
And to pull it off, they pulled off some flesh.
for me,
and
I
all
don't
that.
think it's commitment.
But
I think
it's a sign of commitment.
okay, but for me, I think there was no need for her to Igbo Sondo. That running was not it for me. You'd have waited till bros come back and then both of you have a communication. Because you run, finish, you put them. What if you carry and come out, put for inside the wardrobe again, would you know?
And for me, she should have known that it's new on him. You know, it's a new thing, so he's not used to it. Probably he went to the bathroom, had his bath, and then he eventually forgot it.
But the question is, do men really put on wedding ring?
They do.
I barely see some too.
They do, but it doesn't stop them from doing whatever they want to do. Yeah.
What anybody wants to do, the person will do it. Fact be told.
Yes.
Fact be told.
Yes.
You know. So if the man doesn't have the wedding ring on, I don't think it means that he doesn't really love his wife.
No, he's married. He's married.
But then try and put it on all the time. That's what I keep saying. Just try your best. If you forget it, it's a different thing. But when it now becomes like, okay, you become negligent. You don't really think it's important. The wedding ring is very important. That's why they make it an exchange during
rings.
Yeah, there must be an exchange of rings.
I'm still fighting it. Like,
and then there are those people when they quarrel with their wife, and wives when they quarrel with their husbands, they throw away the wedding ring. Why?
They are still married. No,
So when they settle,
they put it
back.
Whether they throw it away or they don't throw it away, they are still married. No,
That's childish.
End of bottom.
I'm not. You are not contributing to this. To why?
Because you know, I'm always not on the same page with this lifestyle of women wanting to. It's the wedding ring. It's not really what makes the marriage. It's just a bond, you know, something that signifies that there's ownership on both parts, on both sides. I even saw Mercy Chinwo's husband too.
Without
say
a
the
wedding
wife ran after him when he forgot his wedding.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Really?
Well, we'll take a break now. We'll have to go on break now. The wedding ring is a symbol of love. Let's just say it's symbolic. It's not. It's really not a love. You can say it's a symbol of ownership, but I see it as a symbol of love, more like. So try and commitment. So try and put it on at all times. At all times, don't forget it. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Proud to be a woman.
Hello, I'm Funke Akindele Bello, and this is Amen Estate Phase 3, selling fast. With the development of Amen Estate Phase 1 and 2, we all can see that Red Brick Homes is consistent with the delivery of their services. This land is dry land. You don't need to fill the land. Just build your houses and move in. You can pay over a period of 6 months or 12 months. Amen Estate Phase 3. Tap into it today.
Proud to be a woman. Proud to be a woman.
Welcome back to Wow. And today we are looking at managing sibling rivalry. I'm sure we all saw the shocking news of Nollywood actress Mercy Aigbe's sister, who reportedly burnt down her mother's house. According to the reports that we read, she felt that her mother stole her destiny and gave it to Mercy. However, crazy that sounds. I mean, it sounds really, really, really crazy. What we see these days is we see some kind of sibling rivalry here and there. We might say it's sibling rivalry. Then again, some people are saying, does she have some problems with her mental capacity? You know, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a sad affair. But let's see that video now of the house that got burnt. It's a very sad affair.
Very, very sad.
It don't spoil the whole house. Everything gone. Everything gone.
And look at that. She's a doctor.
Yeah, she's a medical doctor, a gynecologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people are wondering, is this depression or is it sibling rivalry led into depression and now illusion of some kind?
Probably. It could also be greed.
I don't think it's great. I think, you know, the way we treat, the way we bring up our children, parents, we have to be very mindful. There's really sibling rivalry. I have seen it, I've heard about it, you know, and parents don't really know when it starts. They don't really know what they're building. They don't really know what what they are breeding.
No,
so
what
to
they
say,
what they are sowed.
or what they are
They
sowing.
seed you sow.
Yes.
Yeah, and this kind of things, this siblings rivalry, I've seen a lot of it, and I'm going to say, sometimes I blame the parents, because parents, like you said, not mindful, they do favoritism. And when you do favoritism and try to show one, I like you more than another, sometimes you don't know you do it, but you do it. And what you've done to that child that you do not show is that sometimes the child start asking questions, are you my mother? Are you my father? Are you my parent? And then you're already building hatred and anger, which actually now grows to something else. And sometimes those children don't get to say it. And then it now leads to the future. And then you now see the children don't want to see. A lot of people today, two siblings, do not want to see each other.
Sometimes it starts with comparison.
Yeah.
You know, I found myself doing that. Yeah, at a point, I found myself always telling my son, your sister, if it was your sister, can't you see your sister? You know, but I felt, okay, he should take example because that one is like older. Until the day he told me frontally, he said, you're always comparing me to my sister. Okay, my sister is better than I. That was when I knew I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, in as much as I agree with your own opinion, but have you also noticed that when you have two kids, sometimes when you give them probably 2 wraps of sweet, give each one of them 2 wraps of sweet, do you notice that there are siblings that one is always trying to get more from the other siblings? It could start from there. When you don't feel you have it, when you don't feel it is enough.
Yeah.
You know, so it might not be the fault of the parents. It might not be a kind of favoritism from the parents, but I think the parents have a responsibility to curb it from that stage. Yes.
Yep.
So it may not be as a result of favoritism. So children naturally want more, even when you are given the same portion. In fact, some will be given more, but they will still want more from the other sibling. Yes.
Yeah. And some of them are natural bullies.
But you see, you said something, the parents. So it still boils down to the parents. It still boils down to the parents having a way of noticing it and curbing it. So it's still back to the parents.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is they may not be responsible for it.
But the bulk of the game comes back to them.
Then sometimes again, it's the parent who tries to put one aside for discipline.
And then put the other one on.
Yes. No, because I've heard about these things. And to some extent, it happened to me. You know, this girl is too pretty. She's too quiet. She might not really know anything about this world. She's not worldly wise. She's too fine. So let me, at every point, be strict.
Her.
Yes. The protection is being strict.
It is.
With her.
It is.
You know, so I look at my other siblings. They're not as strict with them as they are with me. You understand? And at that age, I could not place where it was coming from. I was like, what's happening? Why a boy passes my house, I'm a problem. Somebody looks at the house today, I'm a problem. I sit where I am doing my own business, I'm the problem. You know, so it became some kind of rebellion for me. I rebelled against my mom.
Because you wanted to show that you're not this person.
I'm not that person, you understand? But it was much later I realized that she was trying to do what she thought was right.
Yeah, she was trying to protect her daughter.
Yes, for the first daughter. You know, I was the first daughter.
I think in most cases...
Did anybody here have that experience?
I didn't.
I don't think
let's take a break now. We'll be back. You're still on WOW.
Proud to be a woman.
Hello, I'm Funke Akindele Bello, and this is Amen Estate Phase 3, Selling Fast. With the development of Amen Estate Phase 1 and 2, we all can see that Red Brick Homes is consistent with the delivery of their services. This land is dry land. You don't need to fill the land. Just build your houses and move in. You can pay over a period of 6 months or 12 months. Amen Estate Phase 3. Tap into it today.
Proud to be a woman. Proud to be a woman.
You're still on WOW, and we're still discussing sibling rivalry and looking at what parents must do to stop encouraging it, to stop making this thing happen, because of this young lady who burned down her mother's house thinking that her sister and her mother are her enemy. According to her, they stole her destiny and gave to her sister. I mean, that's not... doesn't sound right.
Because she's a doctor, you're a gynecologist, a doctor, your sister is an actress. They are two separate entities.
So two separate destinies. You all went your own ways.
And I know doctors that are gynecologists are big people. They are
all over the world.
Yes, they are well respected. So I'm trying to see this destiny they transferred.
Yes, so the actresses are well respected. Doctors are even more
respected anywhere in the world.
You know.
Are we drawing
No.
I think it's just opinion.
No, we're just...
If he says her destiny has been taken,
yeah.
what's the next stage? She's the only one that can come and explain to us how she got to that point. Because as a gynecologist, I will expect that she's well read. We expect that she knows what she's talking about. Yeah. And even if she has mental issues or mental health issues, it might have been informed or triggered by certain activities within the house among
yes. And that's why we started by saying, how are these people brought up? How do you bring up your children?
That is it.
You know, we have cantankerous mothers.
Definitely.
There are mothers who are cantankerous. There are mothers who want to correct you out of a place of love. Like you're talking about your mom. She was just being protected.
Yeah.
And wants her first daughter to set a good example.
Yes.
There are mothers who do it ignorantly because they don't have a manual on how to train their children. We are better off. They gave us what they best knew how to do.
Yeah.
But when we have a cantankerous mother, when I say cantankerous, a woman who is promiscuous by nature, I'm not describing anybody's
promiscuous as in... Okay.
Promiscuous.
Okay.
You know, who raised those children on the streets and did all sorts of funny things. The tendency for her to love one
more.
I'm not describing
anybody.
Yes,
yeah.
One that is taking after her. Do you know what I'm saying? A child that you can say, hey, quickly go and collect so and so money from so and so person, and she's eager to go and do it. It's normal for the one that is tending towards book to be seen as, this one does not sabi anything. And she will grow up. I don't understand.
And then you now start,
and she start going on
and you
like
now start showing more love.
I'm making her
to the other one.
Going on that side of being wanting to be prime and proper, being to school, want to earn a good living. You are now being seen as if, what the heck, when...
Yeah, after all, how much is a doctor's salary? I understand where you're coming from.
Yes, I understand what you're saying too. But again, there are parents that show favoritism not because they love the child one more than the other. Probably one of the child may have a condition, maybe a medical condition, and yes,
that's a different case. So
no, we are talking generally. We are not.
That's a different one.
Any kind of deep-seated rivalry among siblings. Yes. Let me tell you what causes it. There are mothers who discuss A with B.
Yeah.
In a very derogatory manner.
Very, very belittling manner.
That children, as my mother's first child, my father was the secretary of Odua Investment. And so it wasn't like she didn't have money or there was no money. I used to wear the same clothes with our houseboy. Where was that coming from? My siblings on Christmas Day or a birthday will wear the best of jewelry. Ready-made. I will wear Ankara. I still have pictures of myself and Wusu. I can never forget Wusu. How do I explain that?
But it's not always the case.
It's not always the case, but
it's majority the case. It's the majority the case.
Favoritism does not cause deep-seated rivalry. It doesn't. Because there's no way you do it, you will always love one child more than the other. Because children
when you have two children, you can love one more than the other.
Try not to show it.
I don't. I have children and I can't love one more than the other.
Runs to you
they
when
do.
You come back.
Some parents
can say, Mommy, I have a glass of water. It doesn't mean love.
Okay. And some parents just look at which one has more money and they tilt towards
which one has a better future.
That's another. Well, let's take. We have to go now. Parents must be very mindful to give all their children equal share of love and equal opportunities.
Simple.
Let's not breed a situation that may haunt us later in life. Remember, family is love and love is family.
Yeah.
See you next week. I am Moji Danisa.
I am Rahila Lessa, but my take on this edition is whatever it is, please explain to the siblings. If a child has maybe a medical condition that needs your attention more than the others, just explain. Let the other siblings know to avoid rivalry.
Well, I am Bumiji Bowo Oguntubeju. Sibling rivalry has always been with us. We just need to learn to manage it. Yeah.
Hello. I am a former gift on Adunjoye. Do not miss next week edition. And please, parents, love your children accordingly.
Yeah, so love all of them. Love them. Love them.
Love them.
I don't stop loving them. Being a parent is love.